So you need your A game to win either of the tournaments, and it isn't really that easy to line it up on different golf courses and different weeks with, you know, potentially different conditions. So like I said, I've just been trusting in what I've been doing tee to green, and yesterday I got the putter roll, and today was just pretty quiet on the greens, just doing the right things to get myself with decent looks.
So you peak once, and then you're on an emotional high, and then you know, 3 weeks later or whatever it is, you got to do it again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just have to, you know, separate any expectations or whatever word like stops good play for whoever it is. You just have to take that out of your mind and just go and play golf and trust in what you've been doing.
Were you happy with the way that you protected your lead today and the way that you approach things on a course that you probably don't have a lot of experience on?
Yeah, I'd only played one round out here. Today wasn't quite so much protection, at least my game plan wasn't, but kind of as the day went on and the wind started to pick up, I definitely played a little bit more conservatively, like just strong siding in an extra like 5 or 6 feet, and making sure that I hit the ball to the right spots on the greens to give myself the looks that are going to help me keep going deeper in this tournament.
So in some ways it's similar to Westmore, but in other ways, you know, this whole thing is different. The lead is closer, and it's 36 tomorrow, and how does that factor into it?
It just means that you have to stay locked in for twice the amount of time, so it'll be a little easier riding in carts. You don't have to kind of think about everything the entire walk up the fairway 300 yards. You can sit in a cart for 12 seconds and you're at your ball. So no, it'll just be about staying in it, focusing on doing the right things like I have the last 36.
We've asked the guys who are chasing you about you and about you know your game right now, but the guys, as you look at the guys behind you, and I guess specifically, you know, Harrison's having a pretty good back nine. He'll be in the conversation. But, you know, it's probably, if you looked at that leaderboard, out of the top 10 names, you'd probably will pick 7 or 8 of them and expect them to be there. Do you look at the level of talent in the state and say, you know, you got to have that A game in order to finish on top more than maybe other years?
Yeah, I mean, like I said just a little earlier, it takes your A game to win a tournament like this. And, you know, I haven't taken a look at what the board has ended up like today, but I'm sure it's chock full of great players, and you know, it'll probably be super competitive tomorrow. Just go out and try and execute my game plan to the best of my abilities, and you know, that's all I can control really.
So then you really do go back to school on Thursday, so this whole summer thing is coming to an end pretty quick?
Yep. Yeah, I have just a couple more things that I have to get ready, but we have a giant pile of stuff just sitting in our living room right now. That when my mom and I get back from this tournament, we're pretty much loading up Wednesday night and then hitting the road pretty early on Thursday, so that I can get down there and get settled.
And you want to turn your head just to the side so we can see your haircut again?
Yep, way shorter.
I don't know if Gary heard the story, but
No.
you know, he got it for the USM because he knew he wouldn't be able to get a haircut before getting back to campus. And does Mike Small really have a haircut policy?
It's not a policy, but it's definitely, he will, you know, kind of chirp you a bit for it. Coach doesn't have any problem laying into us a bit just for little nitpicky things, and a big curly afro would definitely be something that he would get after me for. So yeah.
And when we saw you on this video at the State Am, that was about 4 months into your growth.
Yeah,
March to July.
I just kind of let it go out in the summer, and no, it was kind of just like you said, like we talked on the patio. It's so hard to even find time for like a haircut with practice or traveling to tournament. So I squeezed one in there, and lucky for it, because otherwise I might get an earful from Coach Small.
That's right. Kangaroo court, fine,
Oh, yeah.
$25.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, good job, Piercen. Thank you.
Thanks.